And Lewis, I don't know anymore, man. Lewis, they're telling us to go in the middle of the road, you know. Busy Oxford Circus. They're getting us to stand there for pictures. So you're putting me and Terry's life on the line. I'm back to the New Balance store.
Yes.
Yes,
I
bro.
shall not miss. Yes.
It's gonna be big. That's one of the screens. That's the second screen. Yeah. That's the third screen. That's the fourth screen. So now we're at the XL. Where's this guy? Oh, there.
She can't get over how many people there are here.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. Let's take out my. So he's doing a Kachobi pace.
He's not lost a smile.
I thought to do it. Hey, Terry, you gonna do it? I'm gonna try gas Terry to do it. But you're not meant to do this the day before the marathon. So he's done 30 seconds. It doesn't look fast, but it's fast. He's just got good form.
He's running a marathon world record speed at the moment.
So me and Cece, and then the whole gang again. I had to rush because my battery died. My phone battery died, so I had to rush and give my phone to someone. Cece again. I'm gonna try to get some pictures after. We'll just double back. So that's me and Cece. And then we're all over the place. Chloe's over there. And then the merch. Oh, Lewis's stuff. So that's the collaboration trainer. Yeah. Oh, you use that the thing, yeah? So then we've got the big boss. We've got the big boss Lewis. And then there's so many pictures. Oh, there's a.
Is it not weird seeing yourself?
Yeah.
Welcome to the stage, Shalom and Cece. You get a big round of applause? Oh, I'm sitting on your chair. You go there, I'll go here. It's not my best side, but that's fine. Welcome, Shalom, Cece. How are you feeling today?
Great, amazing.
Good? Super. Who are Shalom and Cece? Do you always come as a set, or you go separately?
So we run together at least once a week, whether that's midweek on Wednesday with our run group Run the Boroughs, or on a Sunday. So myself, I'm a personal trainer, and I kind of started running 2 years ago, and then I got introduced to Run the Boroughs through a mutual friend, and ever since then I've been running with him. And the Sunday run tomorrow is my longest run. Before that, the longest I've run is a 32, just in preparation for it. But normal distance is like a 5 to 10K, so it should be good.
32K is the longest you've ran, so
Yeah.
is that where you got up to in your training? What's that in miles? Are we
20
miles or
20
K?
miles.
Oh, that's loads, you'll be fine. I thought that was like 5 miles. I don't know, I don't do K, so I don't know what K is. So you'll be fine tomorrow.
Yeah, he made that look easy as well.
And you're both part of the Run the Boroughs run crew. Can you tell me a little bit, can you tell us a little bit about it?
So Run the Boroughs was formed in 2018, and it really just started off as Run the Boroughs New Balance asked a group of creatives called Generation Works to vlog someone's journey to their first marathon. And then after that, we just started a run group. So every Wednesday we meet up in East London and we just run around the city.
And I had a little PR package sent to me the other day with the New Balance, with all the New Balance London Marathon kit, and it has Cece's voice in it, and it goes, "Hello, I'm Cece, and I'm running the London Marathon." Well, anyway, the little automated voice, which I thought was turned off, middle of the night, I woke up to, "Hello, I'm Cece." I was terrified. I thought it was a ghost in my new house. So thank you. I'm glad you're not a ghost. I'm glad you're real. So yeah, very, very fantastic. How does it feel being the base of the New Balance campaign?
It's been wild. Like, I've never done anything like this before. It's the first time I heard my own voice, to be honest. I work in digital products. I build apps, so I'm never sort of being recorded myself, but it's been super fun. We did a couple of shoots around London, and it's all about rapping your reasons for running and kind of your motivations for getting on the road. So we found a couple of places around London that were really personal to us. So it was really, really fun. Those days were
Because
great.
everyone has a reason for running, don't they? We all have our own why. You don't just get up and go, I'm going to run 26.2 miles for no good reason. So, Cici, what is your reason for running?
For me, especially recently, it's all about the headspace. So, especially over the last 2 years, I've been working from home, and so you don't have that daily commute, and so every day it's just such a nice chance to go and give your mind a rest, but also kind of get your body moving, and just let off the steam from that day. And also, I think it really reminds you to really listen to your body, like listen to your body, but also realize the power of your mind over your body and the power of your breath. Like, it's huge, especially running these longer distances more recently in training. Like, you really do realize the power of yourself over yourself. So for me, it's all about that kind of learning to push myself and challenge myself, and realizing that you can do it.
That's so true, because that working from home, do we have any working from homers in the house? It's pretty much everyone, is it not?
And I still don't have a good chair.
Working, you can take this one if you want, but I can't figure out how to sit on it. But you can have, getting up and getting out and running really gives you that reason to keep active at least, Did anyone else sit down for a long period of time during the lockdown? I think I sat down for like 2 months. Just basically didn't move at all. You did. You run all the time. So you would have...
Shalom doesn't sit down. This is the first time.
So Shalom, fun fact about Shalom, you are a vegan, right? And you are plant powered. It says on your Instagram, powered by plants. What do you eat if you're powered by plants? What kind of plants have that much power?
I eat the same thing every day. So I eat chickpeas and rice, or chickpeas, lentils, plantain. So there's a very good spot in Walthamstow, but there's also one in Brixton and a few other locations called Eat a Vegan. But my diet's been plant-based for the last 2.5 years.
And what do you think about plant-based diet and running? Would you recommend it?
So I've only been running for 2 years, so I've always been on a plant-based diet in terms of running.
So you don't know
so
about
I really
meat
don't
running.
know about that, the meat diet. But one thing I will say, digestion. When I used to eat meat without getting into detail, my digestion was poor. When I started eating a plant-based diet, my digestion was a lot smoother.
And I was talking about this morning with Gaz Oakley, who was on the stage. He's running the marathon. He's a big vegan chef, and he was talking about Game Changers, the documentary that talks all about plant-based diet and your athlete and basically making you go faster. And also, there's a beetroot juice stand over there, which apparently scientifically proven to make you go faster. So go and get some beetroot. I've been drinking it for like 4 days. I don't think it's going to work, but let's give it a crack. And also, Shalom, you're teetotal as well, aren't you?
So I don't drink or smoke, but for me, I'm a personal trainer, so I want to lead by example. And just in general, in terms of life, so I've got a lot of younger siblings who I want to lead by example with. So drinking and smoking, I'm not against it, but it's not for me.
So we got Cici's why for running. You are always running, as you told me earlier. You're running like 3 times a week, lots of 5Ks, 10Ks, and this is going to be your longest run. What is your why doing all this?
So mine's just really like pushing beyond the limits that I've set myself. So it's like the me versus me mentality, but also the benefits of being able to influence your friends in a positive way. So you can influence your friends to do bad things, which a lot of us do when we're growing up, like maybe trying your first cigarette. But imagine being in a reverse role where you can inspire a group of your friends that you grew up with, or people in your borough, to run, to look after their health a bit more, to move more. So even last weekend, I think like 15 of my friends done their first half marathon.
And was it all inspired by you?
Not all by me.
Yeah.
But for some of them, it's just running more and moving more, just picking up a healthier lifestyle.
I think you do naturally adapt to the people you're around, right? You know, I'm sure there's some science in it. I don't know it.
So I go to them and I ask them, okay, what do you think I should be doing this week? And they're telling us what they've done in the past in terms of building up for a marathon. So I like the group runs, but I'm normally at the back doing the group runs. I'm normally with whoever's at the back trotting along. So I also benefit from my independent runs where I can just do my own thing.
You're such an experienced runner, so I feel like maybe you can give our audience a few tips and tricks. No? No!
My whole thing with running is just stay consistent. Just stay consistent. That's the whole like motto. So don't expect to start something and then go on a break for a month and come back and feel like you're gonna.
Oh, nice. And that's it. So we just left. All of that is the work of the guy here. Our plug, Lewis Generation Works. At him on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
At him on Instagram. At lewis.clr. Stop asking me for trainers and kit. This is the real boss. Go straight to him. Back to Wrexham Road. 5:57. So that was longer than expected, but I had to go back into the Excel Centre to get my boy's bib. I ain't gonna say his name, bro. But yeah, go back home now and then try and capture some footage from tomorrow's run. Not whilst on the run, but before the run and after the run. So yeah, I'll catch up with you then.
Go, Shalom! Go, Shalom! Go, Shalom!
Is there...
So quick overview of the marathon, because I don't know how to do voiceovers on the laptop yet, on this app that I'm using. Basically, went into it gassed, very excited. The day before, I'm all like the expo on stage saying, yeah, I've prepared for this, I've done the long runs, I've done the hard work, now it's just time for the run. Obviously, the way I am as a person, I'm very competitive, so at the beginning of these races, there's bare people just crowded together, so I'm trying to break out of that crowd, and in doing that, I'm bobbing and weaving in and out of people. Bear in mind, just before that, someone who runs with us has told me that don't waste your energy bobbing and weaving out of people. Man's just gonna done it anyway because I'm impatient like that. And obviously you're coming across bare mascots and you're saying to yourself like, another mascot. Like I saw a guy in a Super Mario costume, I saw a guy as a rugby player, I saw a guy dressed as a bear can. So I'm thinking these people ain't touching me, I'm going in front of them, whatever. Then like little bits of advice that I was given before. I remember I'm asking for this advice, so I'm asking the people from our run club, Lee, Ian, James, I'm asking for their advice. They've done marathons before, we've never done marathons before. I'm asking them, cool, how often are you gonna take gels? They're saying to me each 8k they're gonna take a gel. As they're saying it, I'm saying alright, but in my head I'm saying I'm different. I'm gonna take a gel. I'm saying to myself, I'm gonna take my first gel at the halfway point to treat myself like, yeah, you've made it halfway. I've all gone there with 5 gels and I've given my boy one, I've given Frenzy one because he had 2, so I'm like, I'm gonna give him one, but they've got 6-7 gels. Even like down to the accessories, we're going just us, no bag, nothing. They've got bags to carry their stuff in, their water in, but we knew this beforehand. Like Frenzy's carried his key in his sock for the whole thing. His car key was in his sock for the whole thing. I just have to laugh, but anyway, like basically I'm asking for advice, I'm hearing the advice, and then I'm in my head I'm just doing a whole different thing. I'm saying I'm separate. So first half amazing, like that felt so sick. I'm probably going at like a 4-minute pace. There was even one split that was like under 4 minutes, but then I got to the 18th mile, which is like 28k. My legs started locking up, and then it's like survival mode. So like my legs started cramping. So I'm saying cool. I'm looking at my split time, and the split times have gone from like 6:30 to 6:45 to 7 minutes to 8 minutes to 9 minutes to 10 minutes. So when I'm seeing 8 minutes for a mile, I'm saying I ain't getting the time that I had set out in my head, because I set out 3:20, and that I set that out being safe. So when I realised I'm not getting that time, I said, cool, I might as well just try and do this without stopping. So I've just continued throughout. But that video that you see that Codge has recorded, firstly, I didn't hear that at all. I didn't hear Codge shouting my name at all. So it was like, I'm so tired, my legs are in so much pain. Every step I'm taking, and that's just to keep that pace, which is nothing, is killing me. I'm seeing all the mascots that I blew in front of at the start, the Super Marios, the rugby player, the bear guy, below in front of me, below. Like, to me, when I'm looking up and I'm seeing them go past, they look like they're sprinting 100 meters, and I'm just there and I'm getting water. Remember, again, I plan to do this without even touching water, because in my head I think I'm someone else, but I'm grabbing 2 waters, I'm spraying my legs with 1 whole water, I'm spraying my head with 1 whole water, then I'm drinking the other one. I'm not even drinking it, I'm taking it, spitting it out, taking it, spitting it out. And then what else did I do? I even crashed into one guy. I'm there spraying my head with water, but my head's up to the sky. I've ran into the back of one guy, but I was just apologising, whatever. Trying to think what other things. The crowd is the only thing that really kept me going in terms of like their energy, because I was finished. So imagine running 8 miles on dead legs cramping up. Yeah, your legs are just locked up. And to every, like, people that were seeing me, because I saw Victor, that I heard. So my boy came, he was on his bike, he's shouting, Shalom, keep going, whatever. He's like, but I'm just saying in my head, I'm finished. I didn't even hear Cod shouting, and I don't know how I didn't hear that, because he's shouting quite loudly in that video. Then I'm seeing, like, I don't know if I knew these people or if I just didn't recognize them because I was so fatigued. I see some woman shout my name. Remember, my name's unique, so if you're shouting my name, I'm gonna look. I've looked at her, I don't recognize this woman from nowhere. I've just waved. Even early on, this is in my prime time when I was blurring out the mascots and all of that. I've seen one guy I met the day before at the shakeout run from a New Balance store. I've seen him, he's in front of me, I've seen him, but he's seen the kind of pace I'm keeping up with. He's like, oh yeah, you smashed it, I've spudded him, and he's like, I'm gonna let you go, because he can see the kind of pace I'm keeping up, but it didn't last long. But yeah, that was I just have to laugh it off, because I'm looking back at when I look back at my splits, I was just laughing. I said, I don't know who I thought I was. Firstly, to not take a gel until the halfway point, and then like just to think I could keep and maintain that pace that I was going at for the full thing, and I've never gone for a marathon pace. So it's like when you get to a certain distance, your body's like, big man, we haven't been here before. Like slow, I couldn't slow down. That was the fastest I could go. But yeah, that was a very good experience. And now I'm caught up in this marathon thing. Remember, I was gonna do 1 marathon, just that's it. I've done it, got the medal, whatever, got the t-shirt, whatever. But now I have to go again because I need to get 3:20. So I'm gonna do the London Marathon next year. One positive that came out of it, my friends, like a lot of my friends now want to do the marathon, which I never thought they'd want to do it. Like getting them out for the half the other day was sick. So for them to now say they want to do the full marathon, that's it, my job's done. It don't matter how much pain I'm in, I've got the marathon done, and my friends are now gonna take the leap. And next year should be sick. And I said I wanted to get 10 people. It's looking like it's gonna be like 15 to 20 people. So that's dope. But yeah, it was a sick learning experience. When you're listening to others who have been where you've been, you actually have to take the advice in and follow it. It's all good, man, and it's so mad because I've been asking these little questions, but I'm asking questions and then I'm doing my own thing because I just think I'm someone else. I don't know, it's hard, it's hard. But anyway, that was hard. I'm not gonna play it down. That was the hardest run I've ever been on in my life. I don't even know, I was just running thinking, how have I not stopped? What's keeping me going? But the crowd was mad. There was one point towards the end where you saw like Random Crew, they're a very established crew. They had Random Crew graffitied on the floor. They had confetti everywhere. The guy, I think his name's Dark or Darky, he was on a mic. There was bare people outside the house on mics. The energy from the crowd is what keeps you going, really. So it was a dope experience. But yeah, man, you live and you learn. We go again next year, and it was just a dope experience to be a part of the campaign and to run my first marathon and have my friends out on the half. So these past few weeks have been sick. So dope. So yeah, thank you for tuning into the video. Sorry it's been a bit of a long one. I need to learn how to use this editing app, but I'm going to download Final Cut Pro and my editing should be tip top by the next month or 2. But yeah, take care, man.